Hey guys, this is Lava Thor, and today we're looking at Minecraft Snapshot 23w04a. Today they have added in, well, they're going to be added in for, I believe, update 20. They're going to be adding armor trim, which is arguably one of the coolest non-functional things. Actually, it is functional. For the longest time, the smithing table was kind of like, here, use it for something just so we can have it be used. It was kind of pointless. Like, so they've added the functionality to make it less pointless, and I think it's really cool. I think it's a good direction, a good move. Basically how it works is you have to find these things called armor trims, like this one here. I got one, and the same thing, you have to use these trims, a template, also to do your netherite upgrade, and use these on some armor. That's not a netherite. Let me grab this real quick. Let me switch that up. There we go. Okay. Go to the smithing table, new interface. You grab your template. Let's say we want to upgrade some of our armor to diamond. And you do your tools here too, but you can't use the templates on them, but the trim. And then, yeah, we will upgrade this to netherite. There we go. Netherite chest plate. Ta-da. See? But the cool thing is now we can add color and fanciness to them. So we'll take that same thing, we'll do a dune plate, add this, and we got a piece of iron we can throw in here. And we can do that for all of it. Let's just throw it all in here. And ta-da! We got some cool trim on us now. Now, you can do these in different colors and different trims. There's lots of options here. The nice thing about it too is you can go ahead and override it. So let's say you have trim on something and you're like, oh, actually I want to switch it. Let's switch our netherite chest plate. Let's do rib. Here we got this rib piece. And we'll switch it here and we'll switch it to copper. See, that switches to copper. Not only does it switch to copper, but it also switches to rib. So the little icon here always shows the same, but here it shows the display of what it will look like. For example, if we put here, it'll do gold and diamond, but if we have different templates, it'll show different ones there as well. Let's go ahead and get these all redone. Different colors for funsies. And there we go. See? Perfect. Okay. And there you can do it to the turtle helmet, all your gold armor, all your iron armor, diamond, netherite, and chainmail, oddly enough. I didn't think you could do chainmail. You can't do leather, and you can't apply something to something. Here, let me grab another one. You can't apply the same ore to the iron. So like iron, like if you do want to do iron helmet, you can't do iron. If you have diamond, you can't do a diamond trim to it. If you do netherite, you can't do a netherite trim, so on and so forth. And there are lots and lots of options. So the different colors you can use are based upon ores, which I think is pretty cool. You can do iron, copper, gold, emerald, diamond. I did it again, didn't I? Netherite, ignet, boop. Redstone, amethyst, and quartz. Now, while you can't do iron on iron, you can do quartz on iron. It looks almost the same. And then there's all these different trims. There's the Sentry, Dune, Coast, Wild, Ward, Eye, Vex, Tide, Snout, Rib, Spire, and like we had in here earlier, the Netherite upgrade one, which you need for armor and tools. Otherwise, you can't do anything with tools in here, which is a bummer. It'd be cool if you could do trims on tools too, but maybe that's another future update. So quite a lot of options. I think there's like 616. There's a few more if you do some commands that cheat a little bit, but I think there's 616, maybe 660. But the thing about it, it makes it kind of hard, is you have to go find them. Now you can, whenever you use one of these trims, it uses it up. However, you can copy them. Let's grab a crafting table. If you have a trim and you have a bunch of diamonds, you can throw diamonds at it. I thought you could. And you can clone them, but to clone them, you need their corresponding ingredient. So if we take, which one is it? Like this one. This one requires, I believe, copper. Not copper, cobble. Mossy Cobble? Yeah, you can copy them. Yeah. So it creates two. And each of them have their own tool, not tool, special block to copy them with. And then you cover them in diamonds. You just throw diamonds at your problems. That's how you fix everything. But let's go. To get these, they all spawn at random places, which I think is pretty cool. It kind of helps you to go explore, makes these rare instances of places a little more special. So let's go in here first. I have my mock-up of an outpost. And in here we have all the different types and a bunch of sentry armor, as we can do all these. But here's a few different types. You notice, let's grab my gold armor. Let's throw these up here. And let's grab some sentry armor here, just kind of give you an example. And we'll do an emerald. Grab this, emerald, pop them all down. That easy. Let's pop these off and get some gold armor rocking. Emerald gold armor. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And it's the sentry design. Okay, so that's that one. Let's continue on though. If we go over here, if you see, I already have a sentry design here on iron. I did all iron with different colors. The sentry design, on some of these it has the pants, but the pants get covered by the chest plate. The back has stuff too, but it tends to be a little bit bland. But yeah, the sentry is pretty just static. Let me throw that away. And then we have the dune. The dune has a chance of spawning in the pyramid, the desert temple. And it has a little bit like the design on this stuff, kind of this little symmetrical pattern here, which I think is pretty cool. And I did it in gold just to give it, some gold feel. But it's pretty nice. Next we have the coast, which you can find in wrecked ships, abandoned ships. And it's very liney. I like it. It's pretty cool. So that's kind of nice. I did lapis to give the color here. Jungle temples, which actually are useful now because before they were kind of garbage. They only have 2 chests, so this might be a little harder to find. It's very similar to the coast one, but a little more fluid, a little more viney, as you can see. Let me take off the, oops, not the pants, the chest, yeah. On chest on this one. Get out of here. Next is the tide one, which can be found at ocean monuments. It's pretty cool. It follows the prismine pattern here to go across it, which I think is pretty nice. Next I have is the ward one, which can be found in ancient strongholds, which has this little eye thing here. I did it in copper just for funsies. Next is the Bastion. Bastion is actually probably the best because this is where you get the netherite templates, and there will always be 2. There'll be 2 chests that each have 100% guaranteed. All these other ones have a very small chance of spawning, and this one I did in gold, just some lines around dots, almost like it's has some gilded stuff in it. And then the strongholds have the eye one. You here see big eye on the center. I honestly don't like this one. It's too flashy. Maybe the tops you can match. There's the thing is you can mix and match. You can do the top, but bottom different. And then the, what are these called? The end cities. End cities one is spire. And it's a bigger loop up here on the top. And the crisscross here to kind of match some of this kind of structure, order structure stuff. And then the strongholds have rib. Now rib I did a couple here. This is iron with quartz on it. It kind of has a bone color to it, which I really like. It looks like bones. And then I did a netherite too, which is a little bit too dark, I think. And then the woodland mansion has the Vex one, which looks just like a Vex's outfit, which I really don't like. But I think the rib is probably my favorite one, or possibly some of these like wild and coast and stuff. They're very similar. I'll have to play around and see what like design is my favorite overall. Like take this helmet and this bottom and combine it together. But yeah, what's your favorite combination so far? What's your favorite trim? And what's your favorite color on what armor? Now, I think someone else I already saw did this, where you take diamond armor and you put a netherite trim on it, which is like flexing. Is like I could have upgraded it, but I didn't. Or you could even take netherite and put a diamond trim on it too. And that's a pretty big flex too. So pretty cool update they're doing. It adds like one thing about Minecraft, there's not a lot of function to it, but there's Minecraft is like majority just looks. Because like it's just creativity. And here's a way to be creative with our armor. You can make display stands. You can make squads. You can be like, we're the gold and green guys, you know. I'm this guy, I'm the mayor. Now you can do ranks and orders. I think this adds a lot. And the way they've also done it is they put all in the code so people can go to data packs and adjust and add and change and do more to this. You could put lines or text or other things on them, which helps out modders and people for online communities. It's not only this, but what it brings in for potential is pretty big too. But what do you guys think about the trim armor? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think that they shouldn't have focused on this? They should have focused on something else? I think it's a pretty neat part of the game to make armors a lot more unique. And I really like it, especially if you just do some simple stuff like diamond with iron on it. It looks really nice. Or you can go full on color crazy with like the eye and copper stuff. But yeah, let me know in the comments your favorite stuff. I think mine is ribbed, potentially even with the bone for quartz. I don't know, it's just so subtle but adds a little bit of uniqueness to it. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.